It's heartbreaking to see when your favorite WWE stars are released from the company, but sometimes it's hard to even understand why they were even fired. I'm Emily May, and here are 5 WWE superstars who were fired for weird reasons. Number 5, Muhammad Hassan. Muhammad Hassan, a terrifying heel who the WWE pushed to the moon in 2005, was suddenly fired. Fans were left utterly confused with this decision, as Hassan had been part of big-time matches with the likes of Batista, John Cena, and The Undertaker. During an episode of SmackDown in July 2005, Hassan summoned 5 masked men dressed in black shirts, ski masks, and camo pants. Armed with clubs and a piano wire, they beat and choked The Undertaker out. Afterward, the masked men lifted Daivari above their heads and carried him away. Unfortunately, the London bombings had just happened hours before SmackDown aired, and Hassan's segment and his overall character received a lot of heat. He was quickly made to disappear from TV and subsequently released in September 2005. While WWE could have simply repackaged him in a different character, fans never saw him in WWE again. Number 4, Mandy Rose. The wrestling world was left shocked recently when reports came out that WWE had released Mandy Rose. This came almost immediately after her historic 413-day reign as the NXT Women's Champion ended on December 13, 2022. Fans were outraged with WWE releasing a superstar who carried NXT on her back for a long time, and the reason she was fired made the heat on WWE even worse. As reported by Sean Rossap of Fightful, WWE fired Mandy Rose based on the content she was posting on her fan time page. They felt like it was outside of the parameters of her WWE deal. This bizarre reason barely made any sense, as while Mandy's fan time content was R-rated sometimes, WWE themselves had booked God's greatest creation in some adult segments lately, and we all know how raunchy WWE segments can get to. We witnessed a live sex celebration, remember? Will Mandy Rose be all elite? Time will tell. Number 3, Matt Hardy. 2005 wasn't the best year for Matt Hardy, both personally and professionally. In real life, Matt discovered that his longtime girlfriend and former women's champion Lita had cheated on him with his friend Edge. It was too much for the tag team legend to take, and he aired his grievances publicly. This got a lot of heat on Edge and Lita, and WWE fired Hardy for speaking out his thoughts in April. Fans were having none of it though, as they started an online petition for WWE to bring back Matt Hardy, and over 15,000 people signed it. Edge and Lita were booed out of every arena with the "You screwed Matt" chants. WWE might have realized that releasing Matt Hardy for airing his thoughts was not a smart decision, as he was brought back just a few months later. WWE tried, but they just couldn't delete Matt Hardy. Number 2, Daniel Bryan. Surprising as it is, WWE fired Daniel Bryan for doing his job. On the June 7, 2010 episode of Raw, Bryan made his way to the main roster as part of the Nexus. The faction were booked to terrorize everyone at ringside and cause absolute chaos. They did exactly as they were told, not only beat up John Cena and CM Punk, who were having a match, but they also smashed the crew surrounding the ring. Daniel Bryan got his hands on the ring announcer Justin Roberts and ended up choking him in front of the camera with his own tie. Apparently, this was too much violence for WWE to handle in a kids-friendly show, and Bryan was fired for the incident. If the task of Nexus was to get heat, Daniel Bryan did his job perfectly. Hence, his firing made no sense. WWE probably realized this too, as he was rehired a month later. Was his rehiring a smart decision? Yes, yes, yes. Number 1, Dawn Marie. Something weird was definitely going on in WWE in 2005 as the year makes its 3rd entry onto our list, this time for the firing of Dawn Marie. One of the most popular divas of her era, Marie's WWE release got very ugly. In June, she announced her pregnancy and went on maternity leave, and in July, WWE released her from her contract. While the company maintained that she was released due to them having no plans for her, it's not how Marie saw it. She blamed WWE for firing her because she got pregnant. But she didn't just stop at blaming them, as in January 2006, she filed a lawsuit against the company for her wrongful termination due to her pregnancy. WWE's controversial firing of Dawn Marie got them a lot of bad press, and it's probably why they settled the lawsuit with Marie outside of court in 2007.